Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and this is my Android phone. Every day I carry an Android phone with me along with an iPhone, and I wasn't going to make this video, but a lot of you asked me to make a What's on my Android phone video since I did What's on my iPhone. So you'll probably see a lot of similarities between those two videos, that one and this one. I do carry my iPhone and my Android phone with me all day long, and so they're going to be very familiar in the way they're set up, but I thought I'd share with you what's on here as well. So the way I have things arranged is I have the things I use the most right here, and then the secondary things on the next page. There are other apps as well, but basically I have my social apps down here, and most of them are going to be very familiar. However, Boost is what I'm using for Reddit, so that's just an app I've been using for Reddit. It seems to work pretty good. I've been using Messenger as my main messenger. There are others out there, but that's the one I tend to like to use the most. I like the way it works. Hopefully they come out with something more similar to iMessage. Maybe they'll do that with Allo, I'm not sure. But at this point, that's what I'm using. The Play Store, of course, Google Chrome, and the camera. Now here I have maps and contribute and traffic and things I just use. Waze is, of course, I use that with Android Auto often. I go back and forth between Waze and Maps, but normally I'm using Waze since it works with Android Auto now. If you'd like to see a video about Android Auto and maybe CarPlay or which one's better, let me know in the comments below. The Bible app, Outlook, audio, because I'm using an iPhone, I have Apple Music, but I tend to use Play Music more. Now Pocket Casts I use on my other devices as well. They sync up, so this is a great application if you're listening to a lot of different podcasts. They sync between devices, so it's really very simple to set it up, set up your account, sync, and you're done. The other things here we have are YouTube, the normal YouTube Studio and YouTube, Photos, Google's Inbox, and this is Edison Mail. I'm using this on multiple devices, and it's very similar on both. It works great. FeedMesh is a news reader, so we'll open this up, and you can set it up to whatever you'd like. So you can add feeds, whatever ones you'd like. This one, for example, it just lays them out nicely. If you want to go to the main site, you can do that. And it loads nice and quick, and everything's kind of what you'd expect, and it's super smooth. Now on this page, I haven't tried Files Go yet, but Android Auto, like I said, 1Password for password management, MoneyWiz for money management, and some Nest applications. So in the drawer here, it's going to be a little bit more sparse, but basically I have the same things. A few extra apps, such as Dunkin' Donuts, Expensify, eBay, just some typical everyday things that I don't use constantly, but if I need them, they're there. Let's see, Hangouts, which basically was iMessage, and then Google got rid of that. I'm not sure why, or at least took away SMS anyway. Let's see what else. Just really simple, straightforward things. Relay is the other app I was using for Reddit, to take a look at that. Starbucks, SoundCloud, Speed Test, and that's pretty much it. I don't use a whole lot of apps on here. I use it mostly for its camera because it's phenomenal. And I also use it for news because, well, Google News is really, really good and is often showing me what I actually want to see. Now, one of the things they've added to this on the Pixel, which was great today, is Google AR stickers. So if I go here, go to AR stickers, it sees my table. See if I can get it to recognize this. And then you have Star Wars characters. I guess we'll set that there on my table. And now you've got this little character on my table. And it takes a second. It locks to the position and doesn't move. If I want to put another character, I can put him here. And you'll see it's just built into the camera now. So that's pretty awesome. And I think it's something I'd like to see on just about every phone. It's simple and the best way to use something like this, such as stickers. So you can get close to them, further away. You know how that works. But if you're in a large room, you can put a stormtrooper in there, put all sorts of other little things, and I'm sure they're going to continue to add things. Stranger Things, got all these characters, and then they start to interact. So it's pretty great, and it's just built into the camera. So they've got a little more work to do to get it to lock on, but that's basically this environment. But it works pretty well. And I think the stuff that I use the most is mostly social at this point and YouTube, so that's why it's front and center. So that's pretty much it for what's on my Android phone. It's not terribly exciting, but I thought I'd just share with you what's there. If you have any other suggestions for apps, things you can't live without, I'd love to hear what you have to say about that, because I'm always willing to try out something new as far as a new app, game, anything like that. Oh, and many of you are going to ask me, where are games? This is the only game I have on here. I don't really like to play games on a phone since I have a tablet or a computer or TV screen to do that. I'd much rather play games on a larger device just because of the screen. But again, let me know if you found anything else you like. This wallpaper is from Google Wallpaper, so it's in here under landscapes. So if you've got Google Wallpapers, it's in here. And if you'd like to pick that up, you can download that app. I'm not sure what this is at this point. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.